So when our oldest, Tamar, was in 8th grade, we were looking at a couple of different schools in the New York, New Jersey area.
We wanted a school that had a strong academic curriculum, a strong social environment, and looking more into the school, we knew that the hashkafa of a modern Orthodox environment was there in Mayanot, as well as having a strong emphasis on Eretz Yisrael, Am Yisrael, and Toat Yisrael. So it was an easy picking Mayanot for our girl.
She spent the day here, and she came home, and she was so excited to come here. It really was about the whole environment and the teachers. She found so inspiring just after one day. So that was really, made us so excited for her to join the family here.
What's really special about Nir and Lynn is their recognition of the special place that Mayanot holds in the world of women's learning and Jewish education in the United States.
So every year I go to the Even Chen's house in Highland Park for our parlor meeting. They always open their home to the school for many different activities and events. And when choosing a pasuk for the Even Chen's, I was thinking about that generosity, that sort of open spirit and hospitality. And the pasuk that we chose is from Mishlei, and it says, Tov ayin hu yivarach ki natan milachmo ladal. That someone who is generous of eye, who has a good eye, who sort of sees others in the most positive way, will be blessed because he gives of his own bread to others, to poor people. And I think of that positive spirit and generosity and energy in serving the community and seeing the best in others as a quality that all of the Even Chen's embody and that each of their daughters has brought to our school.
When it's something you believe in, and we saw how beautiful, amazing school this was, you just want to be a part of it, and you just want to see it succeed.
I think my parents see something very special in Mayanot that they want to share with other families. To anyone who considers sending their daughter to a school that empowers them and that helps them think in special ways.
Some of the qualities they've learned here is leadership qualities, and we've seen that really come through in our girls and how they're involved in the community.
I went on a mission, Habitat for Humanity. I went to New Orleans to help rebuild houses for people who've lost many things from Hurricane Katrina, and I thought that was an amazing leadership experience. I'm working with an Ethiopian community in Yerushalayim, specifically with elementary school age kids. It's something that I've learned from my parents to make an effort to contribute and to spend my time doing something very worthwhile.
Everything she learns and everything she is, it all stems from her being here.
My parents are my role models. I definitely look up to them in many ways. They lead their lives according to their ideals and their values, and they spend a lot of time working on things that they believe are important. My father organized an event for Yom HaShoah when there was no event in the community, and my mother is part of an organization that raises money for soldiers to come to America to go through therapy for soldiers that went through a traumatic experience.
When I think of Tamar and Yael Even Chen, while each has her own personality, her own achievements, a quality that I think that they share is a certain grace and dignity and respect with which they approach other people.
It's so much more important what environment you're in the entire day than how long it takes you to get there. They, I believe, would feel the same. They would say the same thing. I mean, Nina sees them coming home late, leaving early in the morning, and yet she still says, I'm going to Mayanot.
I really want to come to Mayanot because this place is amazing. I'm really excited for the Mishmover, which is when we sleep over at the school for one night.
Even my 4 years here, I think it's so worth it. In like that hour and a half each way, it's like not a big deal to come to this amazing school.
One thing I remember Tamar came home after her first Bible Chumash test in Bible class, and she said one of the questions on the test was, what did Tamar Even Chen say on this Rashi? All the girls were like scrambling, what did Tamar say on that Rashi? So you could imagine that from then on, every student is paying attention to what every student is saying because it's going to be on the test. As much as whatever the teacher is saying, it's just as important to listen to what everyone else is saying. And I thought that's such an important quality, such an amazing quality, that it teaches them to respect each other, to listen to each other, to really listen to each other to the point where you're being tested on it. It brings education to a whole other level.
We feel Mayanot is a place where our girls will remember for the rest of their lives and build friendships that will last, and also not only with their friends but with their teachers and their administrators. And it's something that we're very, very appreciative and grateful for Mayanot that they would provide us for our kids.
It's a place we love, bottom line, and we want it to succeed. And in order for something like that to happen, it takes the administration, the teachers, the students, as well as the parent body. That's what makes this place so special that we're all one unit together.